Bob wants to buy a new digital camera, and he has one thing in mind: megapixels. But hold on there, Bob. If you really want to be happy with the camera you choose, you need to consider more than megapixels. But what are megapixels anyway? The word pixel is derived from the phrase picture element. In fact, a pixel is the smallest unit of information in a digital image. You can think of it as a tiny dot. It takes millions of these dots to create an image. A megapixel is simply 1 million pixel. The more pixels you have, the more detail your camera is able to capture. This has led many people to believe that pixel count and resolution are the same things. But this just isn't true. While pixels are important to resolution, they are by no means the only factors. What Bob needs to realize is that the size of the camera's sensor is what's really important, because it determines how much light is used to create an image. It also influences the size and spacing of the pixels, which has a great impact on image quality. Even if a tiny sensor has more megapixels, a large sensor will have larger pixels, so it produces images that are much more vivid and vibrant, as well as offering superior performance in low-light conditions. This is why Canon's 12.1 megapixel CMOS sensor can produce images far superior to those made by competitors' cameras and smartphones with higher megapixel counts. Bob also needs to consider the imaging processor that handles all those pixels, especially if he wants vibrant, natural-looking images. Canon's legendary Digic imaging processor, found in all Canon compact cameras, greatly reduces image noise and greatly increases processing speed. This means image quality is vastly improved and camera operations like autofocusing are even faster. Beyond that, image quality is also determined by the lens, autofocus, ISO speed, and image stabilization, areas in which Canon has long established itself as an industry leader. But getting back to pixels, how many does Bob really need? Well, that depends on how he wants to use his images and how much he wants to enlarge them. In a nutshell, the more pixels in an image, the more you can enlarge it. If Bob is mainly interested in posting his images on the internet, 3 megapixels are plenty. 8 megapixels are sufficient to print beautiful color photos up to A4 size. And with 12 megapixels, he can print a brilliant A3-sized photo. Of course, professional photographers often prefer more megapixels, as they have greater demands on their images, sometimes enlarging them to poster size and more. So Bob, instead of focusing solely on megapixels, think about the type of images you want to capture and how you want to use them. If you love to travel, a stylish compact camera with a powerful zoom is ideal. Perhaps you want to take amazing macro shots or delicious food images. And there's a whole different world to explore at night. Whatever your photographic interests, Canon has an exciting range of cameras that give you all the megapixels you need, and so much more. Canon, delighting you always.